I think one of the outstanding components of the Nelly Berman competition was, in fact, the high level of quality of musicianship from virtually every student I had the privilege of hearing. What is impressive to me is that there is clearly at the school a very strongly devoted pedagogical approach to creating musicians, not just pianists or violinists or singers, but the focus is on musicianship, and that is more rare than you might think. There is clearly an effort to instruct students to understand the musical score and the intentions of the composer. If, in fact, a performer adheres to the score and to the intentions of the composer, then you're bound to have a stellar performance. I feel that the legacy of Nelly Berman, who was certainly a very close friend of mine, someone who was a true artist in terms of how it affects many, many students, many, many families, both here and internationally, because the competition is large in terms of scope. Nelly is someone who would never compromise on musicality, and she would leave no stone unturned to achieve what she felt would be best for the various students in the school. So in many respects, Nelly as a person and Nelly as a musician were a perfect partnership. Sometimes you find in life a wonderful person. Sometimes you find a wonderful musician. But to actually find both in one unique person, as in Nelly Berman, is very, very rare. So for me to have been part of these competitions in terms of adjudications for a number of years, this last one was very special to me because as I was judging with Faina Lushtak, we turned to each other and said, we actually could feel Nelly's presence with us as we did the adjudications. And it was a very special moment because you see what her vision was, and her vision is sustained today by daughter Elena and all of the wonderful teachers who are part of the Nelly Berman School. Another thought that I have related to the competition, or competitions in general. What comes first, obviously, is being the best that you, the individual performer, can be in producing music at the highest caliber, highest level. But then, by competing with your peers, what you learn as a performer is confidence. Because the more confidence you have on stage, the more you can bring the music to life for the audience. As the Dean of the College of Arts and Humanities, which is made up of, at Westchester University, Pennsylvania, made up of the School of Humanities, the School of Music, and the School of Visual and Performing Arts, in my past 27 years here at Westchester, I've seen hundreds of students come and go. And whether they're competing in competitions or whether they're being adjudicated one way or the other, you have to have poise. And what I believe that parents can appreciate from these competitions is that not only do their sons and daughters learn to perform in a recital and please the audience, but they learn to understand their own unique special qualities as compared side by side with their peers. So I feel that being part of the competition is an enhancement, something very, very special over and above the actual instruction that takes place at Nelly Berman School of Music. What stuck with me, having spent all day adjudicating all of those students in piano, there wasn't a single student who had any shaky qualities of any kind. Not a single hand shook, nothing. They came in and they took the stage and they owned it. And you only get that in a very special kind of educational background. I saw young musicians who had more confidence than many adults who I've met over the years. So I find that to be an incredibly special product that comes from the competition.